Morning stillness, the 2-minute reset. You check your phone, feel stressed, go through the day reacting to everything. Sound familiar? Most people think they need massive changes. They don't. Tiny habits can completely rewire how you feel, think, and perform. Meet Sarah. She's 28, wakes up, grabs her phone, reads work emails before breakfast. By 9 a.m., her stress hormones are spiking. She's reactive all day, bouncing from one thing to another. You know what she should be doing? 2 minutes of stillness. That's it. She sits on her bed, eyes closed, deep breathing. No phone nearby, just awareness. Your prefrontal cortex needs a calm start. Stress, first thing, trains your brain for chaos mode. Those 2 minutes lower cortisol by 30%. You gain emotional control before the day begins. Sarah noticed the shift within a week. Her mornings felt different, calmer, more intentional. She wasn't reacting anymore. She was choosing. Making your bed, the first win. After those 2 minutes, she does something else. She makes her bed. Takes 90 seconds. Your first victory of the day. Seems pointless, right? It's not. Your brain registers completion. Momentum builds from that tiny win. Psychologists call this behavioral momentum. One small win. Signals, order, and discipline. Sarah doesn't aim for perfection. It's about the signal she sends herself. Order over chaos. She decides how the day starts. Writing 3 things down. Organizing mental chaos. Before Sarah's day hijacks her brain, she grabs a notebook. Writes 3 things. Could be gratitude, priorities, random thoughts. Doesn't matter. Sounds like wellness influencer nonsense, right? But here's what's actually happening. She's organizing mental chaos before it becomes an avalanche. Setting intentions instead of being a human reaction machine. Most people wake up and dive face first into 47 notifications. Other people's emergencies. The never-ending scroll of doom. No plan, no direction, just vibes and panic. Sarah's 3 things take 90 seconds. Today I'm grateful for good coffee. Priority 1, finish that proposal. Random thought, call mom this week. That's it. Pen to paper. Brain organized. Day has direction before chaos arrives. 1 focused hour. Deep work changes everything. Meet Jack. He's 29, works in marketing, used to start every morning checking emails, responding to messages. Suddenly it's 11 a.m. and his actual work hasn't started. His inbox was full of other people's priorities. His important work always got pushed to later. By afternoon, he was exhausted from putting out fires. Then Jack tried phone exile. Not silent mode, not face down. Gone. Banished to another room. You think you have discipline. You don't. That phone is a dopamine slot machine, and you're pulling the lever every 3 minutes. Jack removed temptation. He blocked 1 hour every morning, 8 to 9 a.m. No notifications, no tabs, just one task, his hardest, most important work. Your brain's prefrontal cortex peaks in the first few hours after waking. That's your creativity window. By afternoon, decision fatigue piles up. Complex work becomes 40% harder. Brian Tracy calls this eating the frog. Do the hard thing first. Everything else feels lighter. Jack finishes in 1 hour what used to take him all day. He works 90 minutes, accomplishes actual results. Meanwhile, most people work 4 hours, but get 30 minutes of productivity because they checked their phone 6 million times. By noon, Jack already won the day. That 1 hour transformed his entire career trajectory. Reading 10 pages. The compound effect. Meet Marcus. He's 27, working his first real job, feeling stuck. Everyone around him seems smarter, more knowledgeable, better prepared. Marcus wanted to change, but felt overwhelmed. Then he tried something simple. 10 pages a day. Just 10 pages. Feels like nothing, but here's the math. 10 pages daily equals 3,650 pages yearly. That's roughly 15 books. In 5 years, 75 books? Marcus picked up a psychology book, read 10 pages that first night. Barely took 15 minutes. Next night, same thing. No pressure to finish. First month, barely noticed a difference. 6 months in, his vocabulary improved, his thinking sharpened. He started connecting ideas from different books. 1 year later, Marcus had absorbed ideas from psychology, history, and business that transformed how he solved problems. His manager noticed his confidence grew. Most people think reading doesn't matter because one page changes nothing. They're right. But one page daily for a year, that changes everything. The compound effect is invisible until it's not. You don't see growth day to day, but look back 6 months and you're unrecognizable. Reflecting before bed, closing the loop. And here is John. At the end of the day, John's brain is still buzzing. Thoughts about unfinished tasks loop endlessly. He lies in bed, stressed. Sleep comes slowly. He wakes up foggy. John used to carry work stress into bed every night. His mind wouldn't shut off. Tasks from today, worries about tomorrow, a constant mental spiral. Then John tried something different. 5 minutes of reflection. He grabs a notebook before bed, writes 3 things. 1. What did I accomplish today? 2. What slowed me down? 3. What's my priority tomorrow? That is it. 3 questions. 5 minutes. The science behind this is called the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain holds on to unfinished tasks, creates mental tension that disrupts sleep. Writing tomorrow's priority closes the loop. Your mind relaxes. John noticed the shift immediately. His brain learned a new pattern. The day is done. Rest can come. But reflection did something else. It revealed patterns. John saw that meetings after 4 p.m. killed his creativity, that checking social media before bed ruined his sleep. Every day became a feedback loop. He improved without even trying, just by noticing, writing, and adjusting. John kept his notebook on his nightstand, right next to his water glass. Drinking water first thing, the simplest reset. You just slept 8 hours. No water, your body's dehydrated. Your brain? It's 75% water. Even mild dehydration slows reaction time by 20%, causes brain fog, drops cognitive performance. Your memory, focus, mood, all suffer. John used to start every morning with coffee, always felt sluggish until noon. Couldn't figure out why. Then he tried something. 1 glass of water first, before coffee, before breakfast, before touching his phone. The shift was immediate. His energy rose faster. Mental clarity returned. His mornings felt sharper, more alert. Dehydration isn't just about thirst. Your brain literally shrinks when you don't drink enough. Neural connections slow down. Processing speed drops. 1 glass in the morning reverses that. It's the simplest hack that almost nobody does. John fills a glass every night, leaves it on his nightstand. First thing he sees when he wakes up. Drinks it before anything else. 16 ounces, 30 seconds. Massive difference. No excuses. Protein first. Stable energy all day. John also changed how he eats breakfast. Used to mainline carbs, bagel, cereal, toast. Riding the blood sugar roller coaster, crashing harder than his motivation by 2 p.m. Then he'd be elbow deep in the snack drawer, wondering why he's always hungry. Now John eats protein first, every single meal. Eggs, Greek yogurt, protein shake. His body actually knows it's been fed. Science backs this up. Protein first stabilizes blood sugar, keeps mood and focus steady. No more 2 p.m. crash. John's energy levels are consistent now. Most people are doing barrel rolls on the blood sugar roller coaster, wondering why they have no energy. Planning tomorrow today. Eliminating morning chaos. Most people wake up and ask, what should I do today? That question costs you 30 minutes of decision-making. You're already behind. John used to do this. Wake up, stare at his to-do list, feel overwhelmed, waste energy deciding what matters most. By the time he actually started working, his best mental hours were gone. Then he changed his approach. At 6 p.m., before ending his workday, he takes 5 minutes, writes down his top 3 priorities for tomorrow. No giant to-do list, just 3 tasks that actually move the needle. Real priorities, not busy work. The science is clear. Every decision drains mental energy, decision fatigue. By planning the night before, you eliminate morning choices. Harvard research shows people who plan their day perform 20 to 30% better. John's 3 priorities are specific. Finish client proposal by 10 a.m. beats work on stuff. He also lays out his clothes the night before. Sounds like kindergarten, right? But he's avoiding the 6 a.m. closet crisis when his brain is running at 2% battery. Most people stand there half dead, trying on 3 different outfits, running late, stress levels maxed. John decided last night when he actually had brain function. 1 decision eliminated, One source of friction removed. One less reason to start the day in chaos mode. Speaking kindly to yourself. Changing the inner voice. Most people don't notice their inner voice, but it's running constantly. I'm so stupid. I always mess up. I'll never be good enough. That voice shapes everything. Your confidence, your decisions, how you show up. Sarah used to crush herself after every mistake. Her inner critic was brutal. Missed a deadline? You're worthless. Made an error? You're so dumb. One day she caught herself, realized she'd never talked to a friend that way. So why was she talking to herself like that? She decided to change the script. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, she tried, I'm learning this. Instead of, I failed, she said, I got feedback. Small language shifts, massive mindset change. Your brain doesn't distinguish between external and internal criticism. Negative self-talk triggers the same stress response. Cortisol spikes, confidence drops, performance suffers. Compassionate self-talk activates growth mindset. You bounce back faster, try harder, improve more consistently. Sarah started noticing her inner voice throughout the day. When it turned harsh, she paused, asked, would I say this to someone I care about? If the answer was no, she reframed it. Progress over perfection, always. Over time, that internal shift changed everything. Sarah took more risks, spoke up more, tried things she used to avoid, not because she suddenly had no fear, but because her inner voice wasn't destroying her anymore. She also started complimenting strangers once a day. The cashier, random person with cool shoes, anyone. Love that jacket, or thanks for being so helpful. Costs $0, takes 3 seconds. She's spreading tiny bits of positivity everywhere she goes. The way you talk to yourself and others creates the life you live. Choose those words carefully. The uncomfortable truth. Here's what nobody wants to hear. Tiny, boring habits beat massive, exciting changes every single time. These habits aren't sexy. They won't go viral. There's no dramatic before and after. Just quiet, consistent action that compounds over months until your entire life looks different. You want the magic pill, the life hack, the secret shortcut? This is it. It's just not exciting enough for you to believe it works. Sarah's mornings transformed with 2 minutes of stillness and making her bed. Jack rebuilt his career with 1 focused hour. Marcus became unrecognizable. By reading 10 pages daily, John finally found peace with 5 minutes of reflection. If transformation was fun and easy, everyone would be transformed. They're not because it's boring and repetitive, so you'll keep chasing motivation while disciplined people keep getting results. Real change isn't motivational. It's not inspiring. It's boring repetition you do when nobody's watching, and it doesn't feel like it's working. That's the actual secret. Now you know.